Shabbat Sholom, everyone, and happy almost New Year's. So as Rabbi mentioned, today we have the Contemplative Shabbat. So let's all close our eyes and take a deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in and out. We're going to begin with the words of L'chun Ranana. We're going to sing all together to Adonai. Please join me. L'chun Ranana L'Adonai Naria Letzur Ishenu L'chun Ranana L'Adonai Naria Letzur Ishenu Nekadema Fana Betoda Bezmirot Narialo L'chun Ranana L'Adonai Naria Letzur Ishenu Nekadema Fana Betoda Bezmirot Narialo L'chun Ranana L'Adonai Naria Letzur Ishenu Nekadema Fanav Betoda Bezmirot Narialo L'chun Ranana L'Adonai Naria Letzur Ishenu. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Think about all the burdens and tensions of this week. And as you take a deep breath in, exhale them, letting them out. Take a deep breath in and let ease fill your mind. Deep breath in. We're going to now sing Shir L'Adonai, Shir Chadash. We're going to sing a new song to Adonai. Page 16. Shir L'Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shir L'Adonai
I think the Cantor's frozen. All right, I'll start chanting in a minute. I think, unless he comes back, I think he's going to come back in a minute. But oh, by the way, I love this contemplative service. I just get so lost in it. I just find this like one of my favorite things of what our Cantor has brought to us. But we'll hold that another minute, and if not, I'll start doing a little bit of leading of the service. But okay, I think he's going to come back on because I think he realizes that he is frozen for a moment. Okay. I just got a message from the Cantor that he lost power. So if he can't get back on, then I'm going to lead a very different kind of service. Okay, he's going to be getting on in a minute, but I don't know if he means that he lost power completely or if he just had a circuit go out. So we'll give him another minute or two. All right, here he comes. Are you on, Khazan?
I lost power.
You're in the dark?
Yes.
Wow. Is it a circuit or is it the whole house that's out?
It's the whole house is out. Oh my God.
Do you want to leave the service as you do this on your phone?
I can still lead it. I can lead it from my phone, but I have no piano because my piano is electric. So, all right. So we'll have to do a slightly different. Wow.
So if you want to just do can you see?
Yeah, I can see. So I can just do. I can't do it with piano, unfortunately.
Do you want to do a contemplative a cappella, or do you want to do like a more traditional?
Let's try that. So everyone, we will continue.
Okay, so Khazan, I'll remind you where you left. Shiru la Adonai, Shir
Chadash, Shir Chadash, Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shir Chadash, Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. We'll be continuing now on page 917 with Or Zarua. light shines upon the righteous. Let's take a deep breath in, and as we inhale, let the light fill our soul. Taking a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. La tzadik ula yishrei levasimcha or zarua la tzadik ula yishrei levasimcha shiru l'Adonai shir chadsh ve'hodu lezechor kodsho or zarua la tzadik ula yishrei levasimcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai ve'hodu lezecher kodsho or zarua la tzadik ula yishrei levasimcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai ve'hodu lezecher kodsho or zarua la tzadik ula yishrei levasimcha or zarua la tzadik ula yishrei levasimcha. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. We'll now be continuing on page 19 with Romimu. And as we do, we take a deep breath in and out, inhaling and exhaling. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu Romimu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'ar kodesho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'ar kodesho Romemu Eloheinu, Romemu Adonai, Eloheinu. 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 Romemu Adonai, Let's take a deep breath in and down. Deep breath in. And imagine that you're sitting in the city of Shabbat. You're surrounded by all those who you love. Take a deep breath in. The sun is setting and you feel its rays shining upon your face. As you take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Please join me on page 23 in the Chadodi as we welcome Shabbat. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתפילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת תקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם ניסוחה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת תקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת תקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמונה ים סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת תקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
I want to invite those of you in the process of mourning or observing a yard site to remain standing as we will conclude Kabbalat Shabbat with the Mourner's Kaddish on page 24. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Yalma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute. V'chayechon v'yomechon. V'chaye techol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach leolam almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha b'richu. Elah min kol orchata v'dirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Damiran v'yalma.
Amen.
Yehi shlama Rabba v'maya. V'chaim aleinu v'yalmo Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'brama. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yalmo Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Ask God who brings peace and comfort on high to bring peace and comfort to all of you who are remembering loved ones. Before we continue with the Mari service, I want to share a brief poem with you on the theme that we end the book of Genesis with. We are going to come to the end of Sefer Bereshit tomorrow on Shabbat, and I wanted to share a couple of words about Joseph as a teacher of forgiveness. So as we get ready to end a book of the Torah and start a new secular year, I think the theme of forgiveness is an important thing to think about as we think about our lives. Some of us think about what we want for the future, and the possibility of potentially reconciling, although it's not always possible, is something just for us to think about. So Joseph teaches that forgiveness is a complex process, and we're never obligated to condone bad behavior. And we are not necessarily ever supposed to forgive and forget. But sometimes, even when we have been wronged, we have been seriously wronged, we can find that the ability to forgive is something that actually we sometimes can do, not because the person who has hurt us deserves it, but because letting go of a burden of holding on to our anger actually harms us. So the ending of this week's Torah portion and of this book of Genesis actually shows that reconciliation process in action. And Joseph sees that his brothers have changed. And his brother Judah is not willing to sacrifice his younger brother Benjamin. He says, "Take me instead to jail. If you take my younger brother, it will absolutely destroy my father." Something that Judah was not willing to do years and years ago when he sold Joseph into slavery. And when Joseph decides that he is willing to reveal himself to his brothers, he has the rest of the court leave the room. And the Torah says that when Joseph makes himself known to his brothers, his sobs were so loud that the Egyptians could hear, and the news eventually reached Pharaoh. And what I think that helps us to understand is that forgiveness is, within it, brings the potential for catharsis. And again, this is not to say that people do things that deserve forgiveness at all times. And some of us, I know, live with pains and hurts that may not be possible to fully forgive. It's not just to say we have to forgive and forget. That is not a Jewish idea. But what we carry when we are holding on to so much hurt sometimes does us so much harm. So let me share with you this brief poem on the theme of forgiveness. I think I can share my screen. Yes, tell me if you guys can see this. This is a poem by a colleague of mine named Cantor called Perpetual Crossings on the theme of forgiveness. So I'm just going to read it out loud. I walk softly on the damp wooded path. Mostly I look down and see the ground beneath my feet is soft earth, gentle moss, and of course fallen leaves, which, like angels, have floated to earth, forming a gently lit path in the woods. And for every chasm along the way, for every fast-moving stream or deeply cut valley, a bridge appears. It seems that there is always a way across, a way to get to the other side. Of fear, of sadness, of disappointment, there is always a way. Maybe goodness is the bridge, or beauty is the bridge. Love is the bridge. Forgiveness is the bridge. Of this I am sure. The path is eternal. It is our life and the length of our days. And the bridge is eternal. There are many ways to cross what seems impossible. Stones in the river, ropes suspended, planks of wood, arches of steel, like love, patience, acceptance, and forgiveness. So to those who carry the wounds and hurts, my prayer for all of us as we begin a new year in the calendar of the Gregorian year is that we have rooms to cross the bridges of the chasms, and that we find that there is possibility for forgiveness, that we can cross that bridge and release that burden. And if we can't forgive, hopefully we can feel less of the pain and the suffering that comes from what we carry. Shabbat Shalom, and a good, healthy 2023 to all of us. The Cantor is going to lead us now. Chazan, are you back with light and power and keyboards? And although I think you're going to probably do this a cappella, yes? Or are you going to, or are you doing keyboard, Mariv?
We're back to keyboards. All back.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll invite people to rise if you're able as we continue page 28 with the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Vahed.
Baruch Hamvorach Le'olam Vahed.
We are seated as we continue privately Ma'ariv Aravim, page 28.
ומעביר יום ולילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הרבים.
Amen. Join with us, page 29.
ופקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ויורג ימינו ובהם נגד יומם בלילה Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Yavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol vavcha u'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadevarim ha'ele אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. והיה אם שמעו תשמעו מצוותי אשר כי השמיים הארץ. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל, ואמרת עליהם, ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף פתיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, הוריתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטורו אחרי לבביכם ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריכם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה וסגנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך רעוב עליך, בוקע הים לפני משה, זה לי ענו ויאמרו, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר גדול ידום יחזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גל ישראל.
Amen. We continue now on page 33 with Hashkivenu.
Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. V'hamidenu malkeinu לחיים, לחיים. השם השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ותקננו ביצה טובה מלפניך השכיבנו אדוננו אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים ברוך אתה אדוני ופרוס שלום עלינו ויהיה על כל עמו ישראל ויהיה ירושלים.
We'll turn to page 34 as we continue with the Shamra. Here I invite those who are able to rise as we continue now with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 34, and then we have some time for our own private prayer. The Amidah begins on page 35 and continues through page 38. Amen.
ביעלמדי ורקירותי ונק מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן הקריב ויאמרו אמן. שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולם העמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ואלה מן הכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן ביעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
Those of you who are still davening, please continue. Those who have concluded, Chazan will conclude with Oseh Shalom. Chazan?
Sorry, just 1 second.
Are you up? Are you on?
Yes, hello?
Yeah. Are you going to do Oseh Shalom or should we?
Nope, yeah, I got it.
Oseh Shalom bimromav Yaseh Shalom aleinu V'yal kol Yisrael V'yal kol yoshvei teval v'yimru Amen. La 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 Oseh Shalom bimromav Yaseh Shalom aleinu V'yal kol Yisrael V'yal kol yoshvei teval v'yimru La 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 Oh, let's say Shalom Bibromam. Guya say Shalom Aleinu. V'yako Yisrael. V'yako Yoshvei Tevad. V'yimu. Amen. V'yimu.
Those of you who are still standing, can say stand, can stay standing. Those of you who are not can feel free if you're able, as the Chazan leads us in Kiddush, page 49.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodesho b'yahava u'v'ratzon hikilanu, zikaro le'maseh v'reishit. כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ויתנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך Yahweh v'ratzon hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Shema.
Mekadesh Hashamat. Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim. We invite you to turn ahead with us to page 51 as we continue with Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגוי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. כתוב תחת אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad.
I want to invite those of you who are in the process of mourning, observing Yartzeit, to unmute yourselves. We want to just invite people who are saying Kaddish to say who they are saying Kaddish for. I know Elaine and Fred, you are both saying Kaddish for your mom, I believe, tonight. Anyone else? If you want to just, am I correct? Your mom, Charlotte Wolfson? Okay. And is that right? All right, he can't unmute himself, I guess. Cantor. Can we and Elaine, there you go.
Her father, Jules.
Jules. Not Charlotte. Okay. My apologies. Jules, anyone else saying Kaddish wants to unmute and tell us? Okay. So Elaine and Fred, please join with me. Hadisha, Tone, Mourner's Kaddish, page 52. Yitkadal,
V'yiskadash,
Shemei
Shemei
Rabbah,
Rabbah,
Yama,
Yama Dira,
Te,
Te, Yamich Mate,
V'chayecha, V'chon, V'chaye, Israel, V'agalam, Amen. Hey, Shemei Rabbah, V'vorach, Rabbah Momei, Almighty. Barach, Yisavach, Har, Ramam, Aseh. V'yitadar, v'yitabed, halal, shmei, d'kutcha, richu. Elam, kol, birchata, v'shirata. Tush, b'chata, v'nechemata. Amiran, yama, amen. Yehei, shlama, rabba, v'chaya. V'chayim, amen. Israel, Yibru. Zeh, shalom, v'lomav. Uyas, Aleinu, Israel. Amen. Yes, God who brings peace and comfort on high, to bring peace and comfort to Elaine and Fred as you remember the memory of your father and his life, and may it be a source of blessing. Amen. We want to again say Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Thank you for being with us, and we got through a couple of little glitches. Chazan, we're glad your power's back on. And tomorrow we will be in person as well as online tomorrow. So we'll look forward to seeing any of you who will be joining us. Services begin tomorrow morning at 9:30. We start classes and all kinds of wonderful things coming back next week after January 1st. So check your weekly email for all the classes and activities that are going to be upcoming at Beth Sholom. And without further ado, Chazan, we'll invite you to lead us in Adon Olam on page 54.
Adon Olam Hashem Malach והוא אחד אין שני להמשיך לו להכתירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשחק והוא אלי וחי גואלי בצור חבלי ביצרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי ונד כוסי ביום אקרא בידו אבי ברוכי תהייתי שם ביעירה ואם ברוכי גבייתי אדוני לי ולא יירא.
Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
For those who don't see you tomorrow, have a good 2023, good health and many blessings to everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. Happy New Year to everyone.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Happy New Year.
Everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Kathy.
Happy.
See you a little while.
Hi, Tony. Hey, Tony.
How you
Kathy.
doing?
1 second.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Harry.
Haven't seen you in ages.
I know.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, good to see you, Kathy.
Happy, wonderful, healthy New Year for all of us.
Yeah.
Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem.
Who's this one?
Baruch Hashem.
It's
Baruch
Kathy.
Hashem.
Get in the picture.
Baruch Hashem.